Rise and Shine Superstar. It's your favorite, like, Coach MB in the building. And it's a great day to be alive. Levántate y brilla superestrella es tu luz favorita entrenador MB en el edificio y es un gran día para estar vivo. I told y'all gonna get it. So don't think just because sometimes I come on here and I say the English version first, you're not gonna get the Spanish version. You gonna get the Spanish. But let me talk to you today, because I keep hearing this theme in life from people who aren't successful, who don't have what they want, who maybe don't know what they want, or just aren't quite where they want to be. And the theme is this. It's the theme of going with the flow. Now, there's two different ways to go with the flow. Okay? There's one way where things can happen that disrupt your course, but it doesn't knock you off course. And you just let whatever happened just flow off your back like water off a duck's back. You know that saying? That's one way. Just like, okay, this happened. I couldn't control it. That's okay. I'm not going to overstress about it. I'm just going to stay focused on what I'm supposed to do. Understand that this thing happened on the side, but I can still keep moving forward. The other way, however, is the way that so many of us get caught in. You know, kind of like a current in the water. Have you ever been in a lazy pool? You know, when you go to the water park and you get the inner tube tire and you just sit in the current and go with the lazy pool, and wherever the current goes, that's where you go. This is the kind of flow that I want to talk about, because it's the flow that's opposite of what successful people do. And if you're at a place in your life where you're trying to be successful in some area of your life, whether it's weight loss, whether it's improving your finances, getting out of debt, saving up so much money, buying a house, getting a car, graduating, whatever area you're wanting to be successful in right now, I need you to understand something that's very, very, very important. A lot of times we get caught up with going with the flow because we think that going with the flow means we're free, like we're just free floating along. But here's the truth. A structured life, that's where freedom comes in. Because if you take any successful person that you can look at, that you look up to, that you admire, and you were to just sit down with them one-on-one for an hour, if they had the hour to give you that time, and you ask them, how were you so successful? All of them are going to tell you they live by a schedule. They get to enjoy life and do the things that they want to do because they live by a schedule. They schedule out their days so that they know what they have to do for the next day, when they're going to do it, and what goals they need to have accomplished by when. It's all about structure. It sounds backwards. It sounds like an oxymoron, but structure is what gives you freedom. And when you go with the flow, the truth is you're giving away your freedom. Like, have you ever been whitewater rafting? I've been whitewater rafting. Oh, so much fun and craziness. But imagine if you're whitewater rafting and you're in this inner tube with other people and nobody has an oar, like nobody has a paddle. Y'all just in the tube and y'all free, going with the flow. It's not going to be as much fun as it is when you actually have someone guiding the raft through the rapids, away from danger, having a destination, knowing how to navigate where they want to go, where you need to end up. It's all about structure. Even though in that environment, it looks like craziness. It looks like there's no structure there. There's freedom there because there's structure there. You're not crashing into a rock because there's structure there. You're not flipping over and hopefully not drowning because there's structure there. And so in life, I want you to adopt the habit of structure. I want you to realize that structure is freedom. It's like a bird. A bird is one of the, I can't say it's one of the most free animals. I think it is because it can fly. And I think flying represents so much freedom. Like you can just leave the ground. You can defy gravity. But a bird is built with structure. A bird lives by structure. A bird builds its nest with structure. It looks after its young with structure. It wakes up at a certain time to get the food with structure. Its wings are designed with structure. If something's wrong with the wing and it's not fitting in the structure, then the bird can't fly and the bird can't be free. And so when you look at a bird, don't think about, oh my gosh, it's so free, I wish I could just fly. You can, but you have to have structure in your life. You have to have structure that's set up strategically around the area that you're wanting to improve, that you want to be better at. So I challenge you today to just sit down and identify what it is that you want to improve in your life, whatever area that is. You don't have to try to take them all on at once. Just do one thing, one area, and start designing a structure. You know how you were in school and you had to learn how to do the outline, Roman numeral 1, capital letter A, then it goes to number 1, then little a, then you go back to Roman numeral 2 for the next section when you had to outline a book. I know, I remember that from English. You might not remember, it's okay. There's an outline to writing a story. There's an outline to doing things. I want you to outline the plan for where it is that you want to be. I want you to outline what it is that you're going to be required to do to have the things that you want to have. I want you to develop some type of structure in your life. Not the structure that pushes the snooze button and gives yourself, 5 extra minutes of sleep, but then 5 to 10 to 15 more minutes extra of stress and anxiety because you're leaving out of the house later than you wanted to. I want you to design a life for yourself that's structured in such a way that's going to actually elevate and promote you towards that thing that you want so bad. And all it takes is just a little discipline, consistently every single day. Find one thing that you're going to commit to doing for the next 30 days. August is coming up. Find one thing that you're going to say, you know what, for every day in August, which is actually 31, for every day in August, I'm going to do this. But make sure that one thing is something that's going to get you closer to your goal. If it's learning something new, then commit to doing something. If it's reading a book or reading an article or watching a video on YouTube that's going to teach you how to do that thing that you want to learn how to do, commit to doing that every single day, even if it's just 10 minutes. We all have 10 minutes to spare. And if we have 10 minutes to spare, we have 10 minutes to get better. Can you imagine just 10 minutes a day where you could be 30 days from now, 60 days from now, a year from now? So I want you to think of freedom as organized, structured, secure, understood. I want you to think of freedom like that. And move away from, I'm just going to go with the flow, it feels good, because you're giving away your life. You're giving away your life to all the other circumstances and all the other people who want to do what they want to do with their life. And then they can just call you up and say, hey, I want to do this. You want to come? Let's go. Hey, I want to do this. Can I borrow your car? Let's go. Develop some structure for yourself. Because once you dive into structure, you can fly into freedom. Y recuerda, es un gran día para estar vivo. It's a great day to be alive.